K-Nation. Sponsored by K-State Superstore and 988 Suicide and Crisis Lifeline.
Tonight on K-Nation, you can call them Big 12 champion. We're taking you to the field where K-State football put on a fairy tale performance.
And bowl game assignments are here. We'll tell you where K-State and KU are heading and what opposing coaches think about the matchup.
And we're digging into the KU women's golf and volleyball seasons with an inside story and exclusive one-on-one with Ray Bichard. Welcome to K-Nation. I'm Lainey Gerber.
And I'm Glenn Kinley. This might shock some of you, but we're going to start our show talking about the Big 12 champion Kansas State Wildcats. Probably not a shock.
No way. Not a shock.
It sums up their season, though. It's a big win and an overtime win. They get that goal line stomp. It was really just an instant classic.
Kind of like last year's Big 12 game team, too.
It was crazy. Wildcats traveled to Jerry World, AT&T Stadium, home of the Cowboys, and fans flocked there with them. But it was TCU striking first on the jet sweep end around, 7-0 early. Will Howard and the Cats looking to respond. He's got a big arm. Malik Knowles with a big catch to set him up within striking distance. Now 4th and 1 inside the 10. They don't want 3. They go for it. Howard rolls out. He's got Ben Sinnott into the end zone to tie the game. Superman celebration. What do you think about that?
I like it.
It's good. Cats get the ball back and hand it off to Malik Knowles racing down the sideline. Big plays from Malik yesterday. He did end up out with an injury. Hopefully he can play in the bowl game. That set up, though, a touchdown run from Will Howard. Heading into the half, Cats lead the Frogs 14-10.
Don't have an edge just after a loss, have an edge after a win. And these last 4 weeks, I think our preparation in the final 48 hours prior to us finishing practice on a Thursday to teeing it up on Saturday has been as good as anything I've ever been involved with, of guys owning it, locking into the final details, and playing with unbelievable focus.
In the second half, Horned Frogs looking to come back, but Julius Brents comes up with the interception in the end zone. Wildcats do get the ball back, and don't even need to say anything for this one. Deuce is loose. We all know where this is going. To the outside, one defender in his way. Never mind, he scratches that. Just snatch your ankles. Fans went nuts over this one, and Deuce is obviously fired up. We go late in the fourth. TCU down by 8, and quarterback Max Duggan had a heck of a game.
He was good.
If we do have to say it, we do have to say it. He finds the end zone, and the Horned Frogs force overtime. This is where the magic happens. 3rd and goal from the 1, stuffed. Horned Frogs line it up again and run it right into a brick wall. Stuffed again. How about that goal line stand from the Cats with the game on the line? K-State defense stands tall, and all the offense needs to win is a field goal. And that's what Ty Zentner does. Through the uprights, ball game. It is a party Lington in Arlington.
The overtime stop, it's incredible. You get a 3rd and 1 and a 4th and 1, as good as they are up front, and good run game as they have, and our defensive line stood up and stuffed them back-to-back plays.
Put it on a t-shirt, Partington and Arlington. I think they're working on that one. The celebration ensued. The 2022 Big 12 football champions are the Kansas State Wildcats.
And how about Ty Zentner coming through halfway through the season?
Oh my gosh.
Now perfect 9 for 9 on field goals and a game winner, and coming in for the game winner in overtime, smiling.
He had a smile on his face. He said he told Will Howard he was going to hit it. He had
That's
no doubt
like
about
demon mode.
That's a lot of confidence. The defense on the goal line stop, that was pretty dang good as well, and the players shared their gratitude to everyone after the game. So check out some of these special moments in post-game emotion after the championship victory.
It started in January. It's this team coming together and just believing in each other, you know, and belief is what won us this game. Like, we came in this game knowing that it was going to be a dogfight and we was going to have to earn it, but not 1 second of that game, we didn't believe that we was going to come out with that victory.
Whenever adversity strikes, to persevere and just say we're going to go back to work as an offense, as a defense, and take it play by play, and that's how you win football games.
Coach came here to build a culture that wants to win championships. If you're playing Power 5 football, you playing at this level of Big 12 football, it's what you came here to do. To be able to do it with the group of guys that's on this team, it's a great group of men, great group of coaches, coaching staff. And it's just really amazing feeling to just see the journey that we was on just since January.
Everybody contributed in some way, sort of fashion throughout this year, and in the building, on the team, in the coaching staff, and man, everybody just went to work in January, understood that this is what we wanted to accomplish this year, and so it's big time. It's like a big thank you to everybody that's kind of poured into us as players.
That crowd was phenomenal, and can't thank our fan base enough for coming down here in droves and cheering on these guys, because we were playing for them as much as we're for each other.
There wasn't much doubt beforehand, but with the win yesterday and the college football playoff results coming out, it has been confirmed that K-State will be heading to the Sugar Bowl and will play SEC powerhouse Alabama.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Buckle up.
I know. K-State moved up to number 9 in the rankings, and Alabama's at number 5. The Crimson Tide are 10-2 on the season with losses to Tennessee and LSU. Coaches hopped on call today to share their feelings about being matched up for this big game.
We've always had a tremendous amount of respect for Kansas State. You know, they play with a lot of toughness. They're very well coached. They're a very disciplined team. They're ball hawkers. They attack the ball. I had a lot of respect for Coach Snyder when he was there, and the great job that he did for many, many years.
I know our guys, when they saw Alabama come up, they were excited about getting a chance to play one of the traditional powers for decades in college football, especially in the time that Coach Saban's been there. They've won championship after championship, and it'll be a big task for us.
The Sugar Bowl is set to kick off on New Year's Eve at 11 a.m. What a way to bring in the new year.
I didn't have Nick Saban make an appearance on K-Nation on my bingo card this year.
Oh, man, you should have.
I guess so.
You could have parlayed it with something else.
Well, Kansas football, they got some good news today as well. Wave the wheat, Jayhawk fans, for the first time since 2008. Kansas football headed to a bowl game. Lance Leipold and crew found out today they will be heading to the Liberty Bowl in Memphis. And Laney's going to head to that city. She's ready to rock,
Absolutely.
Pun intended. Jayhawks will play SEC opponent Arkansas. No woo pig in this room. Lance Leipold went to the stand today to share what it means to take this group to a bowl game for the first time in a decade.
And so did Travis Goff.
Having that validation of taking that really tangible step forward and being in position to compete in December, you know, pretty important step in that progression. So we're excited about that. Couldn't feel better for the group of guys, again, that have sacrificed and worked so hard to be put in this position, and no question they're going to make the most of this month, make the most of these practices. The team building and the bonding element, I think that's really important during bowl season, and then they're going to go represent University of Kansas real proudly down there in Memphis on December 28th.
You can tell that he's excited. The Liberty Bowl is set to kick off at 4:30 p.m. That's on December 28th. Exciting stuff for both teams.
That'll be a good one.
Oh, yeah. Don't go anywhere. We're just getting started here on K-Nation. Coming up, KU and K-State men's and women's basketball. They all had some exciting games. We'll catch you up on their progress and hear from the team.
But first, KU women's golf is at the halfway point of the year. How Coach Cool has helped this team perform at its best and still helping it get better is up next.